Hello dear students. Today we are going to discuss briefly about a topic from our 11th standard biology syllabus, animal tissue. Tissue, group of cells with a similar shape and function. Several tissues will comprise an organ. Types of animal tissues. Group of cells similar in structure, function and origin are termed as tissue. There are four types of tissues: connective tissue, epithelial tissue, muscle tissue and nervous tissue. Epithelial tissue. Bodies It is responsible for body's protection against the outside environment. Skin tissue helps to maintain homeostasis. It helps to monitor and control temperature and resists abrasion and foreign bodies and damaging chemicals. Internally, epithelial tissue lines most internal cavities, secreting or absorbing nutrients. Epithelial tissue, it is made up of a single layer of cells arranged compactly with very little intercellular space on a thin layers of connective tissue called basement membrane. Classification of epithelial tissue: simple epithelium made up of single layer of cells, and complex epithelium made up of many layers of cells. Types of epithelial tissue based on number of layers of cells: simple epithelium, simple squamous epithelium, simple cuboidal epithelium, simple columnar epithelium, pseudo-stratified epithelium, compound epithelium, transitional epithelium, stratified squamous epithelium, stratified cuboidal epithelium and stratified columnar epithelium. And there is third type, glandular epithelium. Now we will discuss about the simple cuboidal epithelium. It is also called germinal epithelium. Single layer of cube like cells with large spherical central nuclei appear square in a vertical section. Functions: secretion, absorption, excretion and passage of selective substances by selection. Now where they are located? Locations: vesicles of thyroid gland, secretory unit of sweat glands, acini of pancreas, iris, choroid, ciliary body of eye, thick part of ascending limb of loop of Henle, distal convoluted tubule of nephron, and peripheral region of ovary and lining of seminiferous tubules in testes. Next, simple columnar epithelium. It is made up of single layer of tall cells with round or round to oval cells which bear cilia. Layer may contain mucus secreting unicellular glands. They are also termed as goblet cells. Functions are absorption, secretion of mucus, enzymes and other substances. Ciliated type propels mucus by ciliary action. Locations: non-ciliated, digestive tract, stomach to anal canal, gallbladder and excretory ducts of some glands. Ciliated, lines small bronchi, uterine tubes and some regions of uterus. Pseudostratified, that is ciliated columnar epithelium. Single layer of cells of differing heights. Nuclei seen at different levels, may contain mucus secreting goblet cells and bear cilia. In long cells, elongated nucleus is present at the base of cell while in short cells, a rounded nucleus is present in the center of cell. Functions: secretion, particularly of mucus, and propulsion of mucus by ciliary action. Now, where they are located? Locations: non-ciliated, male's sperm carrying ducts and ducts of large glands, and ciliated, trachea, most of the upper respiratory tract. Now, this is the structure of epithelial tissue. Glandular epithelium. Cells are specialized to produce and secrete substances into ducts or into body fluids. They are more cuboidal and columnar cells. Classification of glands based on secretory matter and based on number of cells. Serous glands, then mucous glands and mixed glands, and on the basis of number of cells, unicellular glands and multicellular glands. Compound epithelium, composed of more than one layer of cells. They have limited role in secretion and absorption, provide protection against chemical and mechanical stress. Types on the basis of stretching ability: transitional epithelium, stratified epithelium. The transitional epithelium is stretchable and stratified epithelium is non-stretchable. Stratified squamous epithelium, germinativum layer, thick membrane composed of several cell layers. Basal cells are cuboidal or columnar and metabolically active. Basal cells are active in mitosis, produce the cells of the more superficial layers and also called Malpighian layer. Surface cells are flattened, or they are also termed as squamous. Keratinized surface cells, they are full of keratin and dead material. Function: protects underlying tissues in areas subjected to abrasion. Now, these are the structures of tissue. Then, transitional epithelium, it is also termed as urothelium. It resembles both stratified squamous and stratified cuboidal epithelium. Basal cells are cuboidal or columnar. Surface cells are dome-shaped or squamous-like depending on degree of organ stretch. You can see the structure of the cell and tissues. Now, functions: stretches readily and permits distension of urinary organ. Locations: lines the ureters, lines the urinary bladder and lines part of the urethra. Next, this is the structure of tight junction and adhering junction of the cells of the tissues. Here, interdigitization, finger-like projections of plasma membrane enter into cytoplasm of adjacent cells found in transitional epithelium. Then, desmosomes consist of disc-like protein plates with intermediate fiber. They are also termed as tonofibrils, composed of keratin-like scleroprotein, provide mechanical support to stratified epithelium. Tight junction, plasma membrane of adjacent cells become fused, mostly found in columnar epithelium, stop substances from leaking across tissues. And last, gap junction, allow cells to communicate with each other. Now, these are the types of junctions, cell junctions in tissue. Connective tissue, made up of large amount of jelly-like, semi-solid or solid matrix with smaller number of cells suspended within it, holds, binds, suspends and supports cells and organs of the entire body in definite shape, constitutes 30% of total body weight. It means muscle 50%, epithelium 10%, and nervous tissue 10%. Most abundant and widely distributed for linking and supporting. Next, types of connective tissue proper: areolar connective tissue, adipose connective tissue, white fibrous connective tissue, yellow fibrous connective tissue, reticular fibrous connective tissue, mucoid connective tissue, and pigmented connective tissue. These are the types of connective tissue. Areolar connective tissue. It is also known as loose connective tissue or spongy connective tissue. It is most widely distributed tissue in the body. They have maximum intercellular space filled with jelly-like matrix, areolae. Gaps formed due to irregular arrangements of bundles of collagen fibers. Other components of connective tissue like fibers, cells and matrix are distributed. Few elastic fibers are present, but reticular fibers and reticular cells are completely absent. Mast cells, macrophages and fibroblasts are more in number, along with presence of nerve fibers present around blood vessels. Now this is the structure of connective tissue. Then adipose connective tissue. It is the modification of areolar connective tissue. Major component is adipocytes. They store fats. Blood vascular system also present. It can be stained with Sudan solution. Now this is adipose connective tissue. Next, connective tissue. It holds body together, found in most organs, anchoring them to the skeleton and other organs. Types of connective tissue: fibrous connective tissue, fatty tissue, loose tissue, cartilage, bone, blood and lymph. Types of connective tissue based on matrix composition. Connective tissue proper. There is matrix is soft and fibrous. Connective tissue in skeleton. Dense and mineralized matrix. Due to deposition of minerals, it become hard. Connective tissue vascular. Liquid and fiber free matrix. Now types of cartilage: hyaline cartilage, fibrous cartilage and calcified cartilage. Fibrous cartilage is again divided into elastic cartilage and white fibrous cartilage. Hyaline cartilage, maximum in human body and produces embryonic skeleton and skeleton of elasmobranchs. It is surrounded by perichondrium having glass-like matrix and very few collagen fibers and has bluish translucent color. Now you can see the diagram of hyaline cartilage here. Next, examples: nasal septum, rings of trachea, sternum end of ribs, larynx, articulation surfaces of ball and socket joints. These are the examples. Next, examples of elastic cartilage: tip of nose, ear pinna, that is outer ear joint, epiglottis, wall of eustachian tube. You can see in the diagrams here. Examples of white fibrous cartilage: pubic symphysis, pubis bone, half part of pelvic girdle, interconnected by pubic symphysis, intervertebral disc, a pad of cushion-like structure, absorb mechanical shock and jerks and protects vertebral column. Central part of this disc is soft and called as nucleus propulsus. Fibrous cartilage. There are types in it: elastic cartilage, yellow fibers from networks thus make it highly flexible. White fibrous cartilage, perichondrium is absent. You can see the transverse sections of the cartilage. Calcified cartilage. It is modified hyaline cartilage. Due to deposition of calcium salts, its matrix becomes hard like bones. It is the hardest cartilage of the body. Ca salts deposit in the form of hydroxyapatite. Examples: pubis of frog's pelvic girdle, suprascapula of pectoral girdle, and head of femur and humerus. Internal structure of mammalian bone: periosteum, matrix, endosteum, and bone marrow cavity. Matrix is divided into Haversian canal, Volkmann's canal, Haversian's lamellae, interstitial lamellae, and circumferential lamellae. Bone. Bone is also connective tissue. Then muscle tissue. It is contractile and allows locomotion of the body. It allows necessary contractions of various organs. Muscle tissue composed of bundles or sheets of elongated cells and capable of contraction to produce force required for movement in an organ or the body parts. Muscles, made up of elongated cells called muscle fibers, contain specialized proteins like for contraction or shortening of total length by an antagonistic muscle. The next, striated muscles. Most muscles of body are striated. They are also called as skeletal muscles because they are attached to the skeleton and brings about the movements of body skeleton. There are voluntary, striated, unbranched, and multinucleated. This is about the striated muscles. Next, also called somatic muscles because movements of limbs and the body are solely depend upon these muscles. They are also called phasic type of muscles because contraction in these is rapid, forceful but brief, and they are fatigued or tired out very quickly. Shape of cells: tubular or cylindrical in shape, indefinite length, sinusoidal or syncytium, formed by linear fusion of large number of cells. Next, now this is the microscopic anatomy of striated muscle. Then this is the structure of sarcomere in relaxed and contracted state of a muscle. Smooth muscles: smooth, plain, non-striated, involuntary or unstripped muscles due to absence of striations. Occurrence of smooth muscles in walls of hollow internal organs, that is alimentary canal, gallbladder, bile ducts, respiratory tracts, uterus, urinogenital ducts, urinary bladder, and blood vessels, etc. In capsules of lymph glands, spleen, etc. In iris and ciliary body of eyes, skin dermis, penis and other accessory genitalia, etc. Structure of smooth muscles: unbranched, spindle shaped, uninucleate and has no sarcolemma. Contraction is slow, involuntary, under the control of ANS. Types of smooth muscles based on functions. There are two types, main types: single unit smooth muscles and multi-unit smooth muscles. Single unit smooth muscles are composed of muscle fibers closely joined together and contract as a single unit. Example: urinary bladder, gastrointestinal tract, small arteries and small veins. Multi-unit smooth muscles are composed of more independent muscle fibers, contract as separate units. Example: hair root muscle, muscles on the wall of large blood vessels, ciliary muscles, muscles of iris and bronchi. Cardiac muscles: Cardiac muscles are found in heart wall and are made up of cardiac material. It is called as myocardium. Here you can see the sectional view of the cardiac muscle. Cardiac muscles are structurally resembling striated muscles but functioning independent of the conscious control of brain. Involuntary like other smooth muscles, and cardiac muscle cells of fibers, comparatively shorter and thicker, cylindrical, mostly uninucleate with a central nucleus, somewhat branched and covered by sarcolemma. Nervous tissue. The origin of nervous tissue. They originate from ectoderm of embryo. Special properties of cells of nervous tissue: excitability and conductivity. They are specialized for receiving stimuli and transmitting message. Tissue forms nervous system of the body. Neurons. The nerve cell with all its branches. It is formed from neuroblast, structural and functional unit of nervous system, longest cell of the body. It is formed of two parts, cyton and nerve processes. Nissls granules, large aggregations of ribosomes required to synthesize proteins for quick recovery of the depolarized cells. Gray matter of brain and spinal cord. Greater concentration of the cell cytons of nerve cells. Nerve tissue comprises the body's wiring system and conducts signals between the nervous system and various organs. Now these two diagrams are of the structure of neurons. Now here we briefly go through the study of all animal tissues, and we can recall our study from our 11th standard. So thank you all of you.